Hello, and welcome to this episode where we explore what is called Edel Land National Park. Yes, I made a typo and I can't change it because I've already deleted those sequences. So, anyway, it is situated to the south of Dirk Island in the Shark Bay World Heritage Area, and it's just a small, very barren area that is the most westerly part of WA. So we just did a bit of a drive around the coastline, which has got some big cliffs, found a fascinating shipwreck, and then headed back to get our truck. So a quick little recap, to head out to the northern part of Edel Land National Park, you head off onto the Useless Loop Road, which starts off as bitumen, and then you've got a couple of little information boards which highlight all the features on the peninsula. Then you pretty much realise you have to have a four-wheel drive track. There's a fair few corrugations and you will eventually get into some very sandy areas. So this here is a little recap of our drive out to Steep Point, along the beach and past the ranger station until we camped the night at the Ovens. And the morning we went out to Steep Point, there was actually a helicopter flying around, so I had to just quickly put Priscilla away so that I didn't interfere with anything that they might be doing. So that was rather interesting, and thankfully there wasn't too much of a breeze at that stage. ledge there. Oh, there's a blowhole. Look, see that?
Yeah.
There's one there. That's not.
Down here as well.
That one wasn't marked on the map.
When the tide's out, you'll see this one.
Oh, okay. See if I can get that one again. So we're here wandering over the edge for some blowholes, and not quite sure. There was a bit of a spurt, maybe. Yeah, I think this is a path.
That's the blowhole we're looking for.
Yeah, well, I think I'm on a bit of a path here because it's nice and flat. And it's leading me somewhere. I'm not going rough, four-wheel walking. Did see that spurt come up. You watch, he'll come up over the edge and scare the living shit out of me. Certainly got some water up here. You hear something's happening. Big swell there. Where's the blowhole gone that was here? Can you see it? There's a little arch down through there. There's one there. So, what is Nor 6? Just what does it say? Nord Heritage Cliffs. The Zuytdorp Cliffs. As in the boat, we're heading down to Thunder Bay on that very faded map. This plaque is about how on April 25, which is actually only, what are we today? Tuesday, 3 days away?
Yeah.
3 days away, so close to that date. 1963, a prawn trawler, Nor 6, crashed into the rocks below this site. Right, let's go.
So the captain of the Nor 6 that
crashed here.
Yeah.
He was thrown clear. He was the bloke who was off duty. He was thrown clear and the icebox floated back out to him. So he jumped on the icebox and was blown by an easterly like what we have now. 14 days that way.
Yeah.
And he survived on what was in the icebox with water and food.
Yeah.
And then it changed and it brought him back around to the passage there, the other side of Steep Point, between Steep Point and Burkhartog. He got close enough, he had actually carved himself a paddle and the lid of the icebox as a surf ski, and so he was using that, and he got picked up by a fishing boat, taken back to Shark Bay for his family. They believed he was dead for 14 days.
Oh my God, amazing. That's a survival story. Chopped up the sandy entrance to the Thunder Bay blowholes is, because our car is overheating, so we've got to get back up. There's blowholes down the bottom there. We have seen a burst of water come up. Good to go?
Yeah, it's just this corner.
Blowhole risk area. Keep well clear. Okay. Gosh, you can certainly hear it. Careful. Is it meant to come up through there? Gosh, look at them. Yeah, I can see. It's like I'm going to stand well back up here in case. Another one up here. Oh my God, amazing. Woo! There's a vent right there. Went right up my